When you first started posting videos, I mean, you got a couple hundred views, couple thousand likes on some of them. I
Yeah.
mean, when did you really see like, holy crap, this is something really, really cool?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was early to middle portion of last year, where I was dabbling with it in December of 2019 was like my very first videos that I was putting out. I think I did like 15 or 25 videos, and there was one that literally caught steam overnight. It was like 300 or 400,000 views overnight. And I was like, wow, this is legitimate. And I had leads pouring in, and I was like, man, I need to figure out a way to be able to monetize this and take it to the next level. And that was kind of just a little preview of what was to come. But it was a roller coaster ride for 2020 amidst COVID and everything else going on. It exploded the business. But yeah, I was listening to a podcast in December of 2019. It was Gary Vee's podcast, and I'll never forget. I was training. I was in the gym, and he was raving about TikTok and the organic reach that it had, which it still does. I mean, it's still in its infancy. And that was when I was like, oh, it's worth a shot. If Gary's talking about it, he puts out a lot of free information and good information, and that was how that happened. And then I really started taking it seriously in January, February of last year, creating consistent content daily and carving out time every day to be able to come up with content and get creative. Because for me, I feel like it's just as important as accounting or compliance or all these different pieces of a business structure that you look at. Branding is just so big, and I think it's so undervalued.
Okay, so here's the real question: is first and foremost, how much time do you actually spend making TikTok videos?
I would say making the actual videos, maybe 10, 20 minutes. I think the behind the scenes creative thought that goes into it and coming up with the right sound and the right trend and how I'm going to spin it is a big part of it. But yeah, I mean, I would say probably every night, Monday through Friday, I spend, when my wife goes to bed around like 10:30, 11 o'clock, I'll spend the last 2-3 hours of my day, just hanging out. I have the TV on and I'm just consuming content and watching trends and seeing what's performing well and figuring out how I can spin that in different directions to be able to provide value, but also be entertaining. And I literally have just taken what Gary has done at scale and applied it to the mortgage industry with creative, like off the wall content, and nobody's doing it. So I'm standing out, and it's been awesome to see.